Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing more Starfield. Now, if you remember in the last episode, we went on a bit of a wild goose chase. We needed to clear... Oh, what was his name again? I have it here somewhere. Oh, this one. No, wrong button. Missions, that's what I was looking for. We had to clear Percival, that was the guy's name. How can I forget that? Percival's debt. In order to find out where he is, basically. Now,
not to engage with non-personnel.
That's cool. Now, we did have a few options. We could just go up and pay it, but it was quite pricey, and I'm not wasting that much money on a guy that I don't know. Yeah, he is quite important. We do need to help him out, but yeah, we decided to take the alternative route, and we went to speak to a guy who basically sent us on a mission to find out some information, and we sought that information, and that cleared his debt. So now we need to pop back into the Sixth Circle and speak to the bartender here, who apparently knows him, and a lot of other people in here know him as well, and they're all sort of keeping it a little secret to themselves. So let's head on in the Sixth Circle and speak to him now.
Yeah? Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there, but it sounds like you might have already tossed those drakes. Yeah, the passkey.
Yeah, I did.
And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
So we're going back through the old mines that we cleared out, and yet we didn't even see him down there. Cool. Probably could have found him on our own if I wandered about a bit more, but it is what it is. I'd love to know how he kept hidden from us. So, let's head to our ship, and I think we're going to take a nap because I've just noticed our health is really low. Also, I'm sure there is a trade authority here. Yeah, in here.
Take it. How's it going? Can I help you?
I would like to make a trade.
That's what we do here.
Because we need some health potions. Well, they're not really health potions, are they? Med packs. He only has 2. Cool. He does have a trauma pack, so I'll pick that up as well.
Come back anytime.
Now, if I remember rightly, if we sit here, let 48 hours local time scroll right by. Not a great amount of time to be sat waiting here. Bit bored now. Right, it's either 48 or 24.
Hey, you looking? We got lots of stuff.
Let's see if he's got any more.
I can also take stuff off your hands too, if that's something you're interested in.
Aid. No, I don't have any. Oh, wait, he has one. I'll take it. And he's got one trauma pack.
See you around.
See you later, dude. Right, we've got a few now. How many do we actually have? We got 9 and 4 trauma packs. I mean, it'll do us all right for now.
Most visitors can't wait to get
So let's go find him. Also, waiting doesn't seem to heal us. Good to know. And according to our little blipper at the bottom, there is a sandstone. Whee! So we're gonna head to the ship. We'll take a little nap
Finish the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
to get our health back. 2 hours should be enough.
Did I hear snoring?
No, you didn't. You heard nothing, good sir. So which... So it's over there. Ah, there it is. Deep mines. Hello. At least we can take the elevator down at least, so... We was going to end up here anyway. But can I now? Yeah, I can loot the rest of that. And that. So, how do we get to this dude then? Guessing we just go further this way then. Hopefully there's no more spaces and we did take them all out. I'm gonna keep me shotty at the ready because you never know with these games. You can take them all out and then some will still be lurking around, as if they never heard any of the gunfight. They never bothered to communicate with the colleagues. I mean, granted, at my work, there's a lot of people I don't speak to, but, word travels fast. If something happens to someone, everybody knows about it. Whoa. I'm guessing we need to jump across
that's a
there.
good reason to stop drilling.
This place feels familiar. I mean, we won't nick the guy's milk. How else is he going to have cereal? Ooh, I don't know what that is, but where is the cutter? I left it behind, didn't I? Or has Sam got it? Sam? Excuse me, old pal.
Alright, let's get back to that bank. If you're looking for something in particular, I might have a spare.
That's what I'm hoping, mate. Do you have... No, you don't. See you around. Ah, sneezed. Sorry about that.
Man.
Oh,
gotta
wow.
Give it to the Red Devils. They had class.
You watch, I bet after coming this way, there'll be a really easy way out here. Oh, come on. How do you get stuck on an inch-high curb? Oh, right, another robot. Do you have more treasure for me? No, it doesn't look like it.
Say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Yeah, I can tell you.
Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at?
Yeah.
A fast-growing Teramorph. That is concerning.
Yep.
Who exactly told you to bring this to me? Hadrian. She gave you this? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Good idea, pal. Grand idea indeed.
Red Devils. Lots of stories, terrible stories, about these guys.
Whoa, that is
Of course, you ask a UC Patriot, and they're all heroes.
Gonna ask you.
Sorry, mate, I was just admiring your
Got some projects in
artwork.
the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
Let's go touch everything.
Oh, Lou mentioned how you took care of the dead. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
True. Also, it was the only way I could speak to you.
Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all on a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me
No
this was
fooling.
a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample,
Unfortunately,
it's got
not.
all the indicators of the worst Teramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was a city wiped completely off the map by Teramorphs. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Teramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Teramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
That is the definition of an existential threat. Dear Lord.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Good question. I would have to say... Get your boots.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
They knew there'd be a faster way out. I apologise for the way everything just looked there. I have no idea what happened. It just seemed to demand more resources. Right, come on, losers. Guess they don't want to get in the lift. Okay, so we're on the surface, right? Oh, wrong button, map. Let's just fast travel. Get back to the sixth circle with their new friend. B. Hello.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hatchling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Can we walk at the same pace as the player, please?
It's really, really hard not to
I
stare
don't know
into
what
their
the heck
eyes.
that is.
Lou gave me the
Shit, we're doing
abridged
it again.
version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't manage.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Teramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Doesn't sound like any of the run-of-the-mill data you're after.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Still didn't explain what this Teramorph data is doing in the archives.
Well, it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Teramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it. That's all I'm asking. Thank you. Now
Yeah,
I
we'll
need to
give him
get
a
this work
hand.
up in the cabinet's hands. Once that's done, I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Good work dealing with the Shaw gang. Now let's see if we can find those maps.
Right. So it looks like we're off to New Atlantis. Oh. What are we waiting for? I say we get down there.
The public face of the United Colonies.
And we're here. All roads lead back to the mast.
Captain! Over here!
I actually wanted to visit the Trade Authority. See about procuring more. I think it was here, wasn't it? What's the word I'm looking for? Med packs.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Could probably look at selling some stuff as well. Oh, crap. This is what I want to sell. They have nothing to buy here, only sell. Okie dokie. Well, we're keeping all them. Keeping that one. We'll sell that one. Oh, just been on that one. Right, we'll sell that. Sell that. And we're keeping that. It don't, you don't get much, but every little helps really. How do we always seem to end up with these back? I'm pretty sure I saw all these before.
You should see some of the ships we get landing here. Like
Here,
their owners,
this is for you.
decorating their ships with heat leech nests would be a nightmare.
Well, I see your parents didn't skimp on your P's and Q's. I spotted it on our last planetary foray. All part of the service.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, I'm gonna pick things up one way or the other. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Who knows? Check in with me now and again and I might find more.
Oh, cool.
Dealing with a bank robbery. Happy to even out the load.
We'll take that back off you. And the solvent. Take the toxin. Take that off you. $7.7. Coachman. Caseless shell. I don't think we gave you ammo for that. But I'll take it off you. We gave you ammo for that. That's 7. Have you got... Yeah, you got 2. I'll take that one off you. Equinox. I don't think I gave you any ammo for that, so I'll take that off you as well, mate. There you go, buddy.
Next time.
Need some work done?
Not really, mate. More here to sell crap to you. That does 124. That does a lot of damage. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell that as well. And sell that as well. And then that's it. Right, we'll head back to... Wrong button again. Head back to the mast. And we'll go see what this this talky talk's all about.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
Huh, interesting.
I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it. He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
It's nice of you to do that. What did your father do?
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne. A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the Colony War to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
Wow. This went dark really fast.
That's not an unfair assessment. But what we're doing now, I'm really trying to set some things right here. So your help means a lot more than I figured you might realize. I just thought you ought to know. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here. Eye strain
What are
from
the
the
risks?
amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Teramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Not a bad idea. I want to ask about
That's
her
actually
eyes.
a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Interesting.
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Teramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions. Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Alright, okay, we
Sounds
can
like our
finally
cue.
head up.
Here we go.
There we go. Up we go. Up this way? Yes.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Thanks, not keep my ship refueled. No, but I think probably best to go with
I'm
this
sure
one.
she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Teramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Well, we're still trying to work out. We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without the data. We need the archival data to find a way to stop if possible Teramorph apocalypse. I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's the one with the grand plans. Remind me what's kept in these archives. I'm thinking we got this one.
Listen,
But
compose
also
your
this
thoughts.
one.
You let us know when you're ready.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Teramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack.
You just
seems
said
at
it
best
yourself.
Panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty
But
warmonger
this
and her
isn't the
associates.
first.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Teramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Yes.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
So it would seem. So then, Captain.
Well, that
given
didn't go the way
discussion
that
now,
I
and the information you've been
expected.
privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Yes. If the fear is the data being weaponized, the Teramorph program failed. The data is not dangerous. I'm gonna go with that one.
And that data may be the key to stopping untold suffering. Greater good is calling. You gotta pick up.
That? I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed. The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That point is a good one. Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
That did not sound good.
An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
Good question.
Attack at the spaceport. Teramorphs.
Teramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God. Holy, we need to move.
That was good timing.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief
I
Sarkin,
do not like
order
him.
the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then,
Oh, I can do it.
we'll have to make do with the tools we've got.
I'll do it. I'll
two,
do it.
We can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Yes.
We're on it, ma'am.
Yes, we will.
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Let's go. But you'll have to wait for the next episode for that. Sorry, guys. So yes, thank you very much for watching. The cabinet meeting was successful, but now we're under attack, as you can hear by the alarms. So next episode we've got to head down to the spaceport, back down the elevator and head straight over there. We've got another xenomorph attack to deal with. So again, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot. I can't thank you for all the support that you've given me so far. Any suggestions, welcome in the comments. Any questions at all on how you think, you know, if you've got a better way of dealing with the xenomorphs, let me know down in the comments section. Or if there's any mission you want me to pick up and have a look at, let me know what the mission is down in the comments section below. And if you'd like to help the channel, we are trying to hit 100 subscribers. I need your help to do that, so please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care, everyone. Bye now.